really bad. But yeah, we're still waiting for Josie to give us a ring. So yeah, I'll play Combine Harvester. I will play Combine Harvester. I promise I will. I didn't know whether to play that after Josie had been on the telephone. What do you think? Have you got any suggestions for after I've done the interview with Josie? What I should play her out to? Then will you get on the chat box or get on Digital Spy there? I'm following the thread there, and tell me what you think. But hopefully she should be on very, very shortly. I did get the email about 12:30 off her agent to say that she'll give me a ring as soon as possible. So she's obviously travelling to or from somewhere, and then she'll get us on the telephone there. She knows the number now, so she apparently didn't get her itinerary on Friday for today, so. She does know now that she's supposed to ring us, so she'll be ringing us very, very shortly. So if anybody's got any other song requests, then get on there. Squiggle, you still need to tell me what you've done, mate. Right. I came back from a previous band and the mods caught me. What? Yeah, but what have you done? What have you done? Tell me what you originally did that got yourself banned off there. I'd love to know. I really would love to know. I'll tell you what, I haven't got any clothes on. I'm not too sure. Right, we've had 1,000,001 song requests here. So, right. Ryan Stephen Williams, can you ask Josie to give me big hugs over the phone? Having an argument with Nathan Dunn, BB11. Yes, he is rude, and, right, okay. Yes, yeah. He was very rude, and to be honest... I think him and that Rachel are made for each other because both of them seem quite arrogant, really. So, but yeah. Josie named that. Right, okay. Is that Kazzy Bear? Right, okay, yeah, got you. Right, so you're fully clad then, Caroline, are you? Right, okay, got you, okay. But yeah, he's one of them where it was like, that kind of behaviour to Nathan was alright, in the 90s, wasn't it, with when it was okay to be completely arrogant and have a unibrow. You know, the time of Manchester days, have it large and all that cobbler. So, yeah, it's like, you really are a bit of a throwback there. It's a bit like Kiva. Strange, these Irish names. Kiva. It's pronounced Kiva, but it's spelt complete user. So, okay. I don't like Kiva either. So, but yeah, so, right, somebody's asked for, right, let's have a look where it was. Hey Soul Sister was the song request. I might be completely barking up the wrong tree, but is it this one? We've got on the phone right now. It's Josie. Morning, Josie, or afternoon.
Hello, love. How are you?
Very well, thank you very much. Yeah, we've had a couple of people ask, are you okay? Because like you say, you haven't been very well, and people have been following you on Twitter and everything. But are you getting there?
Yeah. I think I had a really bad cold, I think it was. And I've passed it on to John James now, and he's actually got man flu. I got the emergency services on standby just in case, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do, yeah. Right, I was just going to talk very briefly about your Big Brother experience, but mainly about what you're doing right now.
Oh, wicked.
Yeah, your Big Brother experience, looking back on it, it must seem so long ago now.
Gareth, do you know what? It doesn't even feel like I was in the house, which is really, really sad. And I just had such a brilliant time. Like, I really did enjoy myself. And yeah. I wouldn't have changed it for the world. I mean, you go into Big Brother and some people say it's the most stressful environment in the world, but I got to disagree. You hadn't even got to go to the shops. You've got a lovely swimming pool at the back, and it was just like a massive long holiday. It was beautiful. Yeah. Enjoyed every second of it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be honest, we all did. We all enjoyed watching you. It was fantastic. But are you surprised, because obviously you're in a bit of a bubble there, are you surprised with the popularity of yourself and John James when you came out?
Gareth, I thought I'd be out the house down the job centre trying to get myself a job. And then we started getting offered these things. I thought, this is not right. And it was like, what I was more surprised about is I went on YouTube and there's and it says Triple J. Well, I thought it was John, James, Josie, and JJ.
Yeah.
And I wondered why JJ wasn't in any of the YouTubes, but it was John, James, and Josie. And there's loads of YouTubes made. I like got some really good friendships in that house, and I learned that, you know, you can bounce off the best of people and have a good time with the best of people, and you can always find a laugh wherever you are.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, aside from John James, obviously, do you still see many people from the show?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I see JJ. I see Pepper Pot. He's like a little brother. You want to wring his neck sometimes, but you can't help but love him. I still keep in contact with Jo. I need to go round her house actually for some her mum's house for some rice and peas.
Yeah.
Jovan, obviously.
Yes.
He's my little mucker. He's so funny. He makes me laugh. How he rolls his eyes. He rolls his eyes like that. That TV presenter, Andy Peters.
Oh yeah.
And I still keep in contact with a few of them actually. Yeah, Shabby I spoke to the other day. So yeah, I've made some good friends out of that house, and obviously I've met John as well. So I wouldn't take it back for the world.
No. It's well, we've been asked to ask this question so many times because I asked last week and this morning for questions, and this question keeps coming up again and again and again and again. But with it being,
which one is it? Are you pregnant? Are you married? Are you engaged? Are you which one?
No, it's not that one.
Oh right.
I was going to say we'll come back to those ones if you want. So
oh right. I always get these questions.
No, what it is, with it being an engineered environment, and like John James said in the house, which a lot of people outside the house took as being negative, but it certainly wasn't. It was like because it's been such an engineered environment. When did you first realise that you're actually in? Lots and lots of times to ask you, what are you and John James doing for Christmas?
Do you know what? I keep asking him what he's doing for Christmas because and he goes, oh, I don't like to plan things. But I honestly don't know. Like, if we're staying, I'll probably go and spend it with my family. And then if, but I would like to go away.
Yeah. Australia?
Yeah, I would like to go to Australia, but if you're going to Australia, you've got to go for a minimum of 3 weeks, really, haven't you?
Yeah, that is true, yeah.
Yeah, by the time your body clock's gone, like, settled in, then you need to go for a minimum of 3, I think.
Yeah, I think so, yeah, because I think John James has been back, but you haven't been back together, have you?
No, he went back, but I had work commitments here, like contracts I'd already signed up to, otherwise I would have gone.
Yeah.
But, yeah, he went back, and I think he needed to go back anyway to sort loads of stuff out, and to obviously see his mum, because he didn't see his mum for quite a while.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. It must be quite difficult for him in that respect.
Oh, yeah, of course it is.
Yeah. There's a lot of rumours that you're moving just after Christmas, is that right?
Did you hear John?
Yeah.
Our contract is up. When's it up? End of February. So yeah, we want to move, but we haven't got a clue where to. We're like, I'm Bristolian, he's Australian, so what do you do?
Yeah, that's it. Because a lot of people have been saying Bristol or Essex.
Yeah, I think John quite liked Essex.
Yeah.
And obviously I like Bristol.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just don't know.
No.
Maybe we'll flick a coin.
What about? Are you going to get a micro pig and a dog? Somebody's asked.
I would like a micro pig and a dog, yeah.
Yeah.
But John James said that there's enough mess as it is, so without a micro pig and a dog. But if we did get we've heard so many bad stories about those micro pigs turning into massive, great, big pot-belly pigs.
Yeah.
That has put me off a little bit. But so if we did get a dog, I'd go down to dog zoom and get one.
Right, yeah, great.
Like an older one that you can give a better life to at the end, you know?
Yeah. Can you just, because John James is there, can you clear something up? Because there's a young girl called Sue who had a quick pinch of John's bottom. And
oh right, Squiggle. Is that Squiggle?
She's absolute. She's
Squiggle.
yeah.
Here we go. I'll put John on a minute.
How are you, mate? You alright?
I'm John, how are you?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Great talk. Squiggle, yeah, she's absolutely gutted. She thinks that you don't like her. That isn't the case, is it?
Nah, you got to watch out for Squiggle, though. When you're out on the town, she pinches your bum every time. You got to watch out for Squiggle. Don't be fooled by Squiggle. She's got it all worked out, don't worry.
Well, the thing is, John, I've been happily married for 10 years. I've got a 6-year-old daughter, but I think I'd have a pinch of your bottom if I was out on the town as well.
Oh, dear. Was that you at the charity football match then?
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
Was that you in the Spider-Man outfit?
John...
yeah. But yeah, no, that's cool, yeah. Whew. You gotta watch out for her.
That's it. Well,
that's how I recognise her when she pinches my bum every time. She's like, oh, I'm that lady that pinches your bum every time I see you out. I'm like, oh, that's her. I don't know whether to block her or follow her. No, she's all right.
Yeah, she's nice. Yeah. I've just got to ask you about your photo shoot for your for your calendar. Yeah, I mean, obviously, because you're a very genuine guy, and you're the kind of guy who doesn't like all the attention. What was it like just to have a photo shoot for a calendar? Was it a bit difficult for you?
Gary?
Yeah. Yeah.
Gary?
Hello.
Gary?
Hello.
Oh.
Oh, we seem to have lost Josie, isn't there? We'll try and get her back any time soon.
Yo.
Hello, John. I was just going to say, I mean, you're such a genuine guy, and the guy who doesn't crave the media attention, or you don't like it when you're the centre of attention. What was it like doing a calendar shoot?
It wasn't. Originally, it was planned for when I first came out of the house, and they were speaking about doing a calendar. That was literally the first thing that was asked for me to do when I came out of the house.
Yeah.
And that was the day after my eviction. And originally, I said that I didn't want to do it because they wanted me to do like all this underwear stuff, and I just wasn't really up for it, really. But then they talk you around, and they sort of explain to you what's the best for you. Yeah, what's the best thing for you to do, and so if you're going to employ an agent, then there's no point in having an agent if you don't sort of take their advice on board. There's some stuff that I probably regret that I shouldn't have done, and then when they spoke about the calendar shoot, again, I said no again. And then and they said, look, Sean approached me and he said, look, there's a lot of people that are asking for it. Can we just do it? And I said, well, and it literally got down to like the final days, like before they could do it and get it out in time. And I just said, look, if there's enough interest for it and people want it, then I'm happy to do it. But I didn't really want to do it just like for the hell of doing it. And then so many people were like tweeting me and stuff. I'm like, look, I'll do it. And so literally, I literally did do it just for the people that were asking for it on Twitter, and that's seriously the only reason why I put it out. Yeah,
fantastic. I mean, you have actually got you and Josie together have just your websites have just gone up online last week, and you've got quite a bit of merchandise on there. You've got the calendar. Josie's got her perfume as well. There's some hoodies. I heard some talk about some friendship bracelets or some bracelets coming very shortly.
I didn't get involved in the merchandise side of it that much, but I know that Josie's bringing out friendship bracelets, aren't you, Josie? You're bringing out friendship bracelets, and she's bringing out hoodies and stuff like that.
I've been all designing.
Yeah, she's been designing all heaps of stuff. So yeah, there's a fair bit of stuff coming out on Josie's side of it. I didn't really get involved in the merchandise side of it that much. The only involvement that I've got is the calendars, and I wasn't even going to do that until, like I said, that was last minute. So.
Well, I was going to say, to be honest, I've ordered my wife one of your calendars. I'm just waiting for a link now to PayPal to pay him. But I tell you something, the amount of people who I know who've said they've ordered him, you're going to have wrist ache come December the 14th, because you're just going to have stacks of stuff to sign.
Yeah. What happened was, I know that there was, because I wasn't involved in organising or anything. I just literally did the shoot and just sort of handed it over to management and stuff, and they took care of how they were going to handle putting it up on the website. I hadn't even seen the website or anything, and then they just did all that. And I said, look, they said we're going to get people to pre-order them if they can.